Hey golfers, Jack Spencer here. I wanted to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. If you're stuck in the Northeast like I am, it's time to just work on your golf game. You can't get out and play. So there's a couple of things I just wanted to touch on briefly. One is your grip size. This is a standard grip. When I take this club back, I have a gap. Now, I have kind of big hands and they're full of arthritis, but I have a gap here, and you don't want that. That's you're losing control of the club. This is a mid-sized grip. It's a little bit better for me. I take it back, not really a gap between the palm of my hand and the grip. This is a jumbo grip on this driver. I'm really starting to like it because it keeps control. So that's the thing about the grip. Now, most of the guys I play with are consistently 20 yards short of the green on their approach shots. So we want to go over some chipping. Two basic chips. I think I did this before. I'm going to go over it again. The low runner carries about a fourth to a third of the distance, runs out the rest. Play it off the instep of your back foot. Keep your weight forward. Set your hands forward like this. And then you want to keep that angle. You want to just, off the inside, unstep, weight on your front foot. There. Real easy, just work on it. If you need to have something land a little softer, and if you're on a tight lie, be very careful about how aggressive you get with this. But for that, I play it off the instep of my front foot. I open my body kind of to the target because I think it makes it easier instead of just opening my stance and I like to open everything. Weight left, that keeps your hands more in line with the club head, and then just a little bit too much. So anyway, those are the two basic chips that I think everybody should learn. The last thing I want to talk about is the role of your right elbow. Here's what we have. If you're hitting like a half shot or a 3/4 shot, you don't have to be as cognizant of this. This is an 8-iron. Let's see here. So if I want to hit this, let's say I hit this 165 yards. Let's say I want to hit it like 130. I'm not going to choke down on it. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my weight forward again, and I'm going to swing. My backswing is going to feel like it's waist height. So it's just a normal setup, weight a little bit left here. It's going to be a low shot. It's going to carry, hopefully about 130 yards. If I want to hit it 150, 155, I feel like my backswing is to my shoulder height. And for these, you can keep this trail arm tight. No reason not to. So again, weight forward a little bit, shoulder height. That's going to be, a longer shot. But for a full swing, and I think this is where a lot of people get into trouble, and you may not agree with this, but if you try to keep this elbow too tight in a full swing like that, it's going to shorten your arc, and you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to rotate your chest and come across it. If you look at the pros, at the top of their full swing backswing, this right hand is going to be back near the back of their head somewhere, like that. It's going to be further back. People say, well, you're chicken winging it. You know what? John Daly does it. Freddie Couples does it. I just think if you don't release this right elbow, and this arm needs to stay tight to your body, your lead arm. But if you don't release this back elbow a little bit, you're going to want to come across the ball too much. And if you do release it, if you do get it back here where it belongs, then the initial first thing is going to be, it's going to want to drop like that. And then you'll be approaching it from the inside. And once you do that, all you have to do is just make sure you maintain your spine angle. See, I pulled out of that one a little bit. That was terrible. So it's like that. Without that, and I don't know where this is going to go, so I'm going to use a rubber ball. Without that, if I try to keep this tight, again, this is fine. Keep that snug. You don't want this lead arm to leave your chest. But if you try to keep this trail arm too snug, they say about putting a head cover or something underneath this back arm. Like, if you do that for a full shot, I think you're probably asking for a little bit of trouble. For every shot, you should be able to keep it under your lead arm. But if I try to keep this tight, I'm gonna naturally just want to come across it. I'm gonna lose my speed, and it's gonna be very inconsistent. So you can see that stayed in place, but on a full shot, if I release this back elbow a little bit, it's going to add power, and it's probably going to help you approach it from the inside. So those are my suggestions if you're stuck in the Northeast like I am, and I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a healthy New Year. Thank you.